Say everybody haven't seen my balls, they're big and salty and brown. If you ever need a quick pick me up, just stick my balls in your mouth. Ooh, suck on my chocolate salted balls. Stick 'em in your mouth, better suck 'em.
You probably know by now that there's a new trailer for Red Dead Redemption 2 that came out on September 28th. And boy, does this game look exciting. Clearly a prequel to Red Dead Redemption, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to see the minor details that I've noticed watching this trailer countless times. And let me know if you caught anything I may have missed on the comment section below. The first thing on my list would be human dynamic and facial expression. What you guys might not know is that Take-Two, the parent company of Rockstar, helped make Mafia 3, and it looks as though that the graphic designers of that game moved over to Red Dead Redemption, judging by the graphical details and the swamp areas and the alligator that you've seen in the trailer. Also, the facial expressions represent things in Mafia 3 too. Beautiful details and expressions and emotions that I see through the trailer are amazing. Hopefully the gameplay does not resemble that game whatsoever. And another part of the facial expression would have to be eyes, and the pupils in this game, if you haven't noticed, dilate. You see, in this scene, the protagonist's eyes are very small from the sun, how your eyes would dilate in real life, as opposed to this next scene by the campfire where his eyes are less dilated because it's dark out. Now, I've never seen any game use dilation in eyes as casual as Rockstar has made it in Red Dead Redemption. There has been dilation in eyes in video games, but that is because when they dilate eyes, that's the main focus. For what I observed, the dilation of the eyes seemed natural. Another point I'd like to make is that I've only noticed the dilation of the eyes in the cutscenes, which makes me believe that there might be lighting dynamics involving the eyes because you could activate cutscenes in the day or night. But I'm pretty sure some cutscenes are focused on the night and others are focused on the day. But for what I see right now, eye dilation seems to be a thing that Rockstar is doing. In the original Red Dead Redemption, the guns seemed accurate to the time period, and I can also say that for the trailer. As you can see, all the guns that you see in the trailer represent what guns would be in that time period. Also, I heard somebody saying, why does he have to close his eye over here when he's dual-wielding pistols? And I thought, that doesn't make sense. He wouldn't be aiming down dual-wielding pistols. But then I realized maybe he's not closing his eyes to aim, but maybe the spark got too close to his eye and his face reacted in a way where you would close your eye if something came close. I've also asked one of my friends that is a gun expert, and he says that people usually close their eye if they feel like the spark might hit them in the eye, which makes a very good detail for this next Red Dead Redemption game. The next thing I would like to say is the details in the animals. By the first trailer, you notice that there's a rotting coyote corpse in the middle of the town, and that just brings to my attention that there might be other rotting bodies around, that you'd be able to hear flies around the body and see vultures eating the corpses. But it also take note that there might be a bear around a body, so if you hear the flies around a rotting corpse, you might think twice before going in that direction. Another thing I would like to put on the list is horse details. The first scene is a horse stretching, which you don't really see in the first game. And yes, I would like to note that the balls do sway back and forth. It's pretty interesting, not really a necessary detail, but a detail nonetheless. As you can see in this image, you can probably break back horses again. I hear that there's going to be a mini game where you give birth to a baby cow, which would be very, very interesting, and I'll probably be playing that the most. But as for horse details, that's all I can really see so far. The horses seem very realistic and move very naturally. And lastly, I would like to present Bad Honor cutscenes. You see, the cutscenes inside of this trailer seem very bleak for this character. You see him kick a homeless man and drink his soup. Like, what kind of piece of fucking shit does that?
I seen your name in our ledger. Got any money for me, boy?
And that's all I have for this episode. Stay tuned soon for more Red Dead Redemption 2 information. My next episode's supposed to come out tomorrow. It's going to be about theories I have about Red Dead Redemption 2. Could the protagonist not really be the protagonist? What? See you later, y'all!